Okay, so I'm gonna go over each of the skins and how they are after 2.5 hours of play. So this is an assault rifle. It looks like it just got banged up a little, some dented creases here. Some of the tape started coming apart right here, just kind of doing a small inspection on it. Everything else looks pretty good. Some little things on nicks and corners. Obviously it's worn, you know, it got some use today. 2.5 hours of play, but this assault rifle is pretty much in good shape, I would say. I mean, it's a little smashed right on the top corner. Some dents here, right? So yeah, it got beat up a little bit, right? Yeah, so that's that one. Okay, here's the second assault rifle. We got some sticky that came undone. We got some debris on there. It came undone. Everything else got stuck to it. There's some small creases and dents on the front end of it from play and use. A little bit of damage here. The base of the gun here got pretty warped and bent. A little tweaked. Some bent corners and ends, as the other one. But maybe with a stapler or some glue that can be fixed. But yeah, that one seems to be in okay condition. Here's one of the sniper rifles. So the front end, big front end nozzle, beat to smithereens, possibly obstructing, maybe not obstructing the access to the IR. Some bent corners here around the scope. Obviously the base is broken off completely, torn off, whatever the heck happened. That was a big major weak point, and this one busted as well as the other sniper rifle. You know, here's the other sniper rifle, exact same location, completely snapped off. Maybe some additional reinforcement pieces for plastic in these or something. The nose is bent as well from wear and tear and abuse. So it used to be flush and now it's jagged. Yeah, that's the sniper rifle. This SMG looks like it's in pretty good shape. A little bit of disadhesion right here from this section right there. Everything else seems to be good. Got a little leaf on here. Some little kinks and bends on the ends and corners from play. Some little bends here. But other than that, this SMG is pretty solid. It's also one of the smaller guns. Smaller, what do you call them? Skins. Shotgun completely snapped off on the base. Other than that, almost just a few little corners and bends on it, and it looks like it's in pretty good shape. That's the shotgun. The second SMG completely snapped off on the base. So that's the third gun that has no base on it. Fourth gun, sorry, one shotgun, one SMG, and the two snipers. He's got some bent corners. Looks like all the glue the tape is holding. Some bent front ends. It's taken some battle. So we'll put him with the other SMG. The other shotgun appears to be in pretty good shape. It's got a bent back rear end. It's been kind of bumped around and beaten a little bit. Probably ready to tear and break off like the other one. Lucky it didn't. Something happened here. I'm not sure if was supposed to be a piece there. Yep, looks like there used to be a piece there. It got somehow broken in the field. Maybe they ripped it off because it was hanging. Just normal bent corners like everything else. Here are the stocks for all those guns. The Scar had one disadhesion issue right here. And it looks like it can go back on, maybe be stapled. A little bit of ripples right here on the nose you can see from damage. One of the scars was missing for half the game because they couldn't find it in the bushes and no one found it. And so one of them wasn't used hardly at all, except for maybe the last 2 rounds. So one of them is not going to be in too bad a shape. But what I saw from these is both of them held up pretty well, surprisingly. And one of the scars was used continuously and fought over significantly because they said it's a little bit OP. So it's a little overpowered, was the feedback. So everybody wanted this. I think they were saying that the range was incredible and the damage was great and the rate of fire was high. And so they said that it was like really overpowered compared to the rest of the guns for some reason. But if you can see, this one took very minimal damage, but it was heavily used. Just some corners and stuff and things like that, but no major breakage. But also I think the stock on this is pretty consistently long and wide, while these ones are smaller, this one's bigger, right? Because these are very narrow and small, a little narrower, right? But this just seems like it's a lot more broad. So that one held up pretty well.